Good Tuesday morning. So last night went really well. Some great presentations, just some good conversations. We sold some product packs, but we were getting tired, and so we accidentally also gave somebody the wrong test product. We gave somebody mustard instead of broccoli. Whoops. So we let them know, and they seem to be okay with that. So yeah, growing pains. All right, start things off this morning by doing some watering. If I wouldn't be better off using this pitcher instead of this watering can for the bottom watering. It might just be a little faster. Let me try that. Downside being it doesn't have a lid, so I've already spilled a bunch because I'm used to carrying the watering can. All right, see if I can get in here. Yeah, I think that might speed things up a little bit. All the big farms have, just use sprayers. Have a hose, spray nozzle. Makes things go a lot faster. Okay, starting to get a little bit of action here. These are my cantaloupe seeds. Starting to germinate. I haven't treated them the best. I keep forgetting about them. All right. These peas need a little bit more. It's just, oh man, I'm struggling with fatigue. Jill's struggling with some fatigue. It's just been a long time pushing, and it's a lot. Starting a business with a young family, a large-ish.
No! I'll do that one yesterday, God. It's my nose!
Who's gonna color in the chart?
Wait, Trevor, do you want to color in some?
So how many is that? Last night we sold 6 or 7, something like that.
Here, Trevor, you do those ones, got it?
Packs?
Not up here, just these.
All right, off to the lumber yard to pick up some lumber. I wish they made these SUVs just a little bit wider. It doesn't have to be much bigger, but just a little wider. A sheet of drywall will just fit in here, just barely. I gotta take out some of the car seats, lay all the seats flat. There we go. When you get to this stage of the marketing, I feel like I should have something to talk about, but I don't. It's just kind of a waiting game a little bit. And I think we need a little bit of a slump. We just need a little bit of a rest, get our energy back, kind of get some of life back in balance. So this project will be really good. I think I'm excited to do it with the kids. I'm excited to see the kids play on it. Good distraction. All right, here we are. Hardware store, lumberyard, and I will be right back. And I'm back. I forgot my wallet. wearing different pants that I was wearing all week. So drive home, try it again. So I guess it's a good thing that we live so close. Get back in 5 minutes. Can't believe I did that. I forgot my wallet. Got it. All right, let's try this again. And the other reason that I'm glad we live so close is that right there. It just doesn't quite fit. So make it wide enough, but not quite long enough. Anyway, we got it home. Now to get it inside.
Hey, how much wood did you get?
How much wood? Just barely enough.
Family? Why? Is it going to come out?
No, because I didn't buy more than I needed.
Yeah, he decided.
Oh man.
It's like one of the fastest times I've ever seen.
You're both gonna help carry the wood, okay?
I like
So, Trevlin, you come back here. I need your muscles. You need to take the back and pull it up. You take it like there. Can you take it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yahoo! Okay, hold on.
Aim for the door, Trevlin. You guys have got this. I believe in you. It's tricky going down the stairs.
Yeah, that's the corner that.
So normally I like to take some of the kids with me when I go and get lumber and things like that, go on anything out when we go out. It's not quite as efficient, but this
One at a time. Kaden noticed first and he asked, and then Charlotte, and then I noticed.
Papers, but you need to get the truck closed and the window.
For you? Well, I tried laying him down and he didn't want to go down. He was asking for it and he was.
So those are the two receipts because they forgot to put 2 pieces of wood on.
The first one. That was a lot better than I was actually anticipating, so that's great.
No, that's super great. So that leaves a little bit of room if we want.
Still,
Look for some drawer slides, and I totally forgot. But
right. Drawer slides, hooks, and maybe some paint.
And we are working on cleaning up the space so that when we cut some wood, it's not so all over everything. A little bit easier to clean up later.
This is our nook closet, which we just did like a video on my channel about some of the renos, and we just got the trim put on this, which looks so much better. But we've been wanting to do inside for quite a while. So this space has worked pretty good for the kids so far. Having this bench in here, we normally have like blankets and stuff like that, and we put their toys in here. So I really love this space as a nook already. But I had this idea of adding a second story because it is like 9-foot ceilings.
9.5, yeah.
So the idea is to put it up somewhere around here, and then it's like this little cubby. So we're gonna have stairs coming up here where they can get up to here, and it's not gonna be like they're not gonna be able to stand in it, but I think that's kind of what makes it fun, is that it's kind of a little bit cozy. So we're gonna have like a rug, we're gonna put a bunch of pillows, a bunch of blankets up there, and then there's gonna be a rail up here so they can still kind of peek out and spy at the things happening in the studio. But then one of the things that over time it kind of morphed was we kept talking about like, how do we get the kids more active and how do we create more space for them to be active in here? And I was looking at different sets of different like monkey bar sets and things like that, but I was like, I don't want things to take up the entire room though. I still want this to be a flex space where we can host and we can do stuff for the studio. I don't want it just to become all kids stuff. So what we ended up deciding is that if it's here, we're gonna put monkey bars across the bottom of the second story. And then we're gonna have a rope swing that's gonna be here that they can climb up to get to the monkey bars. That has discs on it, so it's easy to. And then we're gonna do, this part I'm kind of excited about. We're gonna do a rock wall that's gonna come up here on this side. And then for kind of the rail, it's gonna have a net on this side so they can't fall off, but also a net that they can kind of play with and stuff. So I think that's everything.
Closet, I'm trying to remember now, I think is roughly 4 by 5, maybe a little bit wider. I'd have to actually do some measurements. It's not like a small closed closet, but it's not a huge space either. So we're excited to kind of turn it into the coolest kids indoor fort we possibly can. And this time, unlike other videos, hopefully we're leaving ourselves lots of time. And we won't burn ourselves out while doing it.
This is the only thing we're doing this time, and it's just we're pacing it as we do it. I think the thing that really got me last time was that it was like, I thought we could do this in a week, and we're gonna do doors, and we're gonna do special wainscoting on 2 walls, and we're gonna put all the trim in, and we're gonna do bookshelves, and we can do this in a week. And you kept saying, I don't think we can, and I just like, no, we can. And it ended up taking like 3 weeks to do everything, and it ended up, for me, it would have just been better to slow down and actually pace rather than trying to like push and then feel like you're behind the whole time. So this time we're doing one project, and we're just seeing, we're gonna see, we're not gonna push. There's not really a strict timeline. We just work on it when we can.
And hopefully that'll allow us to actually involve the kids a little bit more, because you're not pushing so hard, and actually have a little more fun with it. The kids are super excited. I think this may be one of the first times that they're like all kind of getting the idea, hey, we've done this before, and they're excited to be a part of it, and they're excited about what's going on. So a little bit more investment.
It's going to be really fun just to see the transformation, because I think it'll have really good, just as far as transformation will feel really good, and it's for them. This one's for them, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
All right. I forgot about this.
Think we should put a secret passage in there?
Yeah, if you could have like a ladder that you could climb up and get onto the platform.
That's a good idea.
Oh, with like a gate that opens and then you climb up and then close it.
So we put a secret bookcase right here. And it slides out of the way. And there's like, yeah, a ladder that goes up on the inside. Do you think that'd be cool?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool, I think.
Oh, yeah. Doing a job that's been needing to be done for a long time. That's just, that sometimes it's...
Is the pan to try and catch the...
The pan's to catch as much as it can. It's catching like 60, 70% of it. So just in an old building, we have some of this paint that's peeling, and it's been bugging me, and I'm like, I just need to scrape it. So getting
It was all flaking off. It was all flaking off. So lots of things. And that guy is a little climber. You. One of these days,
Mommy here.
you were helping mommy? That's great. Not the smoothest operation, but got the job done. My grandpa, Grandma Lamamin's daddy, he had a workshop in his garage. And it was always so loud that we would run out of the garage covering our ears because it hurt our ears so much. We're like, it's too loud.
What does this do?
Now I don't mind, but I think kids must have more sensitive ears. Traveling, you want to help me put in some nails?
Does it make nails?
Okay, can you sit here? Because it shot the whole thing over, so I need you to sit on that. Okay,
Move me.
press it once, real quick. Woo! Okay,
Shot.
I'm gonna try it again.
Yeah.
Hey, you're pretty strong. You're building some muscles. I'm gonna find a hammer in that mess. This closet is giving me grief. You found a hammer?
That's easy for me to do and carry.
Nice. So my main fear with this is that I'm not confident how square I got that closet. I think I got it close, but there's just so many factors that can go wrong, even just in how the drywall went in. And so a little bit worried that when we put it in, it's not gonna quite be, it's gonna fit, be too big on one end and too small on another. And it's hard to measure because so much of it is in that doorway, right? There's nothing to measure against. So we'll see.
That's too big to go in there?
No, it fits pretty good. It fits pretty good. Well, that could have been straighter. I think the blade might be a little dull. Feels like I'm burning it more than cutting it almost. Stylish. All right, I am done the top part of the platform. I'm ready to put it in, but mommy's sleeping with the baby. It's actually 4:30, so I'm wondering if I should just take a shower and have that ready to install tomorrow morning. Too bad. It would have been nice to get in today, but it's ready. It's all good to go, so might be time to call it a day.